Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmyn, and this is baby Laela. She is very fussy right now. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I named my daughter. Laela has two middle names, so her full name is Laela She wants to tell you herself. Her name is Laela Juliana Jean Switzer, and I'm going to save the most important name for last, but let's get started with her first name. Her first name, Laela, is spelled L-A-E-L-A, which is a sort of, I think, uncommon spelling of the name Laela. I've seen it like L-E-Y-L-A or L-A-Y-L-A. The spelling comes from my great-grandmother's name, so my mom's mom. Her name was Lael, L-A-E-L. She was in a nursing home from when I can remember, and she passed away when I was 11, but she was obviously a very significant role in, the rest of my family's life. When my youngest sisters were born, my grandmother wanted to name both of them Laela, but they didn't end up being named Laela, so I decided to take that name for myself because I really liked it and it was a family name. That's just something that's important to me, like having, some kind of meaning behind a name rather than just like liking a name. I don't know. That's where her first name came from. Her second middle name, Jean, is actually also my middle name, and that is my grandmother's name. So I really wanted to use that name for her because Laela is my grandmother's first great-granddaughter, and that way we also share a middle name. I like that we have a name in common. So my grandmother is a very important part of my life. She's helped to raise me and all of my little sisters, and I've lived in her house for most of my life. So I was named after her, and I also wanted to name Laela after her. And lastly, Juliana, Laela's first middle name, the most important part of her name to me, is the name of my cousin. My cousin Juliana was born on December 23rd, 2000, and 2 months later I was born on February 8th, 2001. And from the day that I was born, me and Juliana were best friends. We pretty much grew up together. We lived close to each other until I moved away to California, which was when I was 7 years old. And after I moved to California, we were upset that we wouldn't be together all the time when we were best friends, but I would spend every summer here. And on the last day of my summer vacations here, we would always just sit and cry and try to beg my grandma to let me stay here. So we never wanted to leave each other. We were inseparable, and we were just a perfect pair. We got along so well. I don't think we ever got in a fight. Because after I lived in California, I moved back here. We would spend a lot of weekends together. We were just best friends. We would do whatever 10-year-old, 11-year-old kids do, and we would go explore the woods by our house. We had a lot of amazing memories, and our families would always do everything together, so she was an amazing best friend. At the end of 8th grade, which was the beginning of the summer of 2015, Juliana got really sick and was admitted to the hospital. June of 2015, she was diagnosed with mixed phenotype acute leukemia. She had a pretty rare case of leukemia, and she ended up being in the hospital the whole summer. Mixed phenotype acute leukemia is when you have two different kinds of leukemia. So she beat one of them through chemotherapy, and the other kind she wasn't able to get rid of, and she ended up in the intensive care unit. She had to have a breathing tube. She ended up getting an infection from bacteria or fungus that grew on the hospital equipment. When you're going through chemotherapy, you have such a weakened immune system. This ended up taking her life and taking her from us, and that was on August 28th of 2015. So 3 years ago today, Juliana died, and it was the worst day of my life, losing my best friend. I decided right away that my first daughter was going to have Juliana as a middle name in remembrance of her. In this video, I would also like to ask everyone to please donate to our fundraising page for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. The Leukemia Lymphoma Society does a fundraiser walk called Light the Night. They have it in a lot of different places, and we go to the one in Washington, D.C. every year, and we walk in support of other cancer patients and survivors and families, and we always have Team Juliana at the walk. So I'm going to put a link to her fundraising page down in the description, and if you guys would all please donate to the page, that would be amazing. The walk is sometime in October, and I will also put more details about the walk down in the description, and a link to the Light the Night homepage as well as the donation page. So if you guys could go donate, that would be amazing. It would mean so much to me and to Laela, who's finally asleep. If you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of this video, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and really make sure you go donate. Go donate to Team Juliana, and even if you guys are close by, come out and support Team Juliana. Me and Laela will be there. She'll be wearing her little Team Juliana onesie. So that's all for this video, and it would really mean the world to me and to Laela if you guys would donate to our Team Juliana fundraising page. There goes the binky. Why, you look a little angry. You're so sleepy. Time for bed. Alright, good night, guys.